Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Monday, July 17th, 2017. Today in our Tech News Update, we have the Galaxy Note 8 that will be announced in August. Samsung said that this is their latest, of course, phone. I would guess that they really took a lot of measures to really make sure this phone will not explode like last year's Note 7. And so release for everyone in September. And well, it's going to be interesting to see how it sells. But, from what we've seen, it does seem that Samsung has pretty much had very little effect with the Note 7 fiasco of last year. It's going to be interesting to see anyways. Well, in the UK, in 2018, there's a new age verification system that will be needed to access porn online. So if you want to see some porn online, it seems that UK viewers will have to go through a website that will actually have some verification to make sure that you are 18 years or older to access the content. So that's going to be an interesting experiment to see if it does lower the amount of porn that young users actually will have. YouTube is rolling out a new feature where you can actually hover your mouse over a little thumbnail of a video, and it will actually play like a preview of that video so that you'll know if it's really interesting or not before you actually click on it and view it. Now, this new feature is rolling out to Google Chrome and Opera first, but will eventually make its way to some other browsers. Singapore wants to license ethical hackers, or white hats as we call them. Ethical hackers are basically hackers that are helpful for the community. They are, playing around to find security flaws and all sorts of problems in systems, so that, of course, they can tell all these companies that they have problems before the bad guys actually reach that. Now, it seems that what's interesting in here, it would apparently make things a little better, as it would license the good guys and make sure that they are well known, and probably might be useful for companies also to know who they are. Well, Ashley Madison a few years ago was hacked, and there was a really big data breach, and now, well, what's happening is that they've reached a settlement. Ashley Madison will pay $11.2 million in penalty to its users in order to kind of settle down that problem. A lot of users had many big issues, as when the data got online, some of the users actually had their spouse find out that basically they were going on a website to meet other people. So $11.2 million will be sent and separated between all of these users. Well, the Windows 10 Creators Update will be called the Autumn Creators Update for some markets. So the Fall Creators Update, for example, in the UK, will be called the Autumn Creators Update. And that will, of course, kind of change the name for some markets where fall is not really what the term used basically for that period of the year. And so a lot of course, countries and a lot of regions around the world actually use autumn rather than fall. So there will be a name change for some markets. Elon Musk, of course, that Tesla guy and SpaceX guy, says that we need to be proactive about technology, and that AI, or artificial intelligence, might actually be dangerous for humans and even wipe out human civilization. He says that it's very important to take care and make sure that things are done right to prevent a, I would guess, Terminator-like future for humans. And in our last bit of news, Australia wants actually to be able to view chats of encrypted apps. Now, of course, encrypted apps are used because people want to have, privacy. But Australia says that these apps are used by bad guys and terrorists, and that we need to know what's going on in there. So what they want to do is try to pass a law that would make it mandatory for all apps apps to have a way to open up so that the government can and the cops can snoop on what you are saying in your chats. And this was the Tech News Update for Monday, July 17th, 2017. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following us on this channel.